I'm pissed, and I'm not usually pissed so often. Now, I've searched up Sky News on the Prime Minister like in the Ukraine, because obviously Ukraine. Okay, I'm just gonna react to this video and see where it goes.
I'm here at the Munich Security Conference at a pivotal moment in Ukraine's fight for freedom. That's why now is the time to double down on the support that we provide Ukraine. I've been having meetings with leaders from the United States and across Europe, and we are united in our determination to ensure Ukraine succeeds and that Russia fails.
So basically, he's trying to get us involved in the war, and we, my God, I don't want to get involved with Ukraine. Okay, I don't want to get involved in war. I'm not saying I don't want to help them, but like, I don't want to be in a war. Okay. God.
I want everyone to follow our lead in giving Ukraine that support, but not.
I want to give them support. I want to give them support, but I don't want to be in a war. God damn it, man.
The war.
Because Russia could do anything to us.
We also need to ensure a lasting peace, and that's something that I've also been talking to allies about today.
A lasting peace, yeah. It's not going to last for very long, apparently.
You've been talking about Britain helping and leading the effort to help Ukraine, and one of the examples, of course, is training fighter jet pilots. Are you pushing your allies to do the same thing, to train Ukrainian pilots to fly advanced warplanes?
My message to everybody here is to join the UK in stepping up support to Ukraine, to double down on what we're doing, because we're at a pivotal moment in this conflict where if we provide Ukraine with the extra
You got us involved with this.
They need, then they can turn the tide and liberate their country. That's what I want to see happen, and that's why the UK is doing more. We were one of the leading countries, first country to provide main battle tanks, and we're the first country to announce that we will start training Ukrainian pilots on NATO standard aircraft.
He seems more interested in managing the Ukraine instead of the UK. Like, actually do something for us for once.
Providing long-range weapons, all of those are vital parts of how Ukraine will win this war, and we want everyone to do the same.
Ukrainians have said they...
How are we going to provide tanks? Me, a 15-year-old, still in high school. Oh yeah, I'll give you a couple quid to get a tank, why not?
Jets too, as you know, we just spoke to David Petraeus, one of the great military minds of our time. He says they're...
And plus, some people have got bills to pay, rent. I mean, I don't have that, but I know my mum and dad do.
They're right, they will need them to win, to beat Russia, they will need fighter jets, and it's just a matter of time. I mean, privately, that's what allies are saying, isn't it? And if that is the case, why not come out and say it in public?
Well, I'm pleased that the United Kingdom was the first country I announced just a couple of weeks ago that would be training Ukrainian pilots on NATO standard aircraft. Again, that's the UK demonstrating leadership on this issue. You know, these are complex bits of equipment. They do need training, and that's what we are doing and starting that as early as possible. But what we've also said, and I said today, is that we will happily provide assistance to any country that is able to provide Ukraine with fighter jets right now. The UK...
I want to see the comments. Okay, let's look at the comments. That's what I said. That's what I said. You got a thumbs up. Please someone tell this guy. Oh my God. Why is everyone saying... Okay. I'm so glad I'm not the only one saying this. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go back to the video. Sorry.
Ready to support those countries as well.
And you've talked about that with Poland, have you, and their MiGs?
I said what I've done is say to all allies that we stand ready to support them if they can provide fighter jets for Ukraine now, and for our part we're also leading the world in training Ukrainian pilots on NATO standard aircraft.
We're leading the world, everybody. We're leading the world. I don't want to lead the world.
To do, because this is about giving Ukraine the means to defend themselves and win this war. That's about more air defence, it's about armoured vehicles, it's about long-range weapons. The UK is out in front in all of these things, and it's important.
I'm just going to pull my Widowmaker sniper out.
That we continue to do so and lead, because we all want to see Ukraine succeed and this Russian aggression go unchecked, or to go completely checked and punished.
20-second ad, then you stop that. Okay, wait, is there any other videos? Is there like any other videos I can react to? Oh shit. Let's watch this one, why not?
I don't believe it is important in a way that geographically we are in like
Actually,
there are
nah,
some
I wanna-
major roads going through, but there are
I
some
wanna watch the ones of the Prime Minister. Shut up, dog. God damn it. I don't think there's any other one of the Prime Minister talking about the UK. Really got. Why did Rick Ashley come up? Okay, yeah, this is a one.
Over 11,000 people have died as a result of the devastating earthquake in Turkey and Syria, and that number is sadly rising.
Where does it say? Comments, can someone please tell me where the moment is? No one really, no one. No one really. Okay, I guess I have to watch through this entire video. I mean, it'll hit 10
I know
minutes,
many
that's good.
families here in the UK will be anxiously awaiting news. I'm sure I speak for the whole House in saying our hearts go out to each and every victim and their families, and we must do all we can to support
What's he talking about
rescue
again?
and recovery efforts. Mr. Speaker, this House is honoured to be addressed today by President Zelensky. From the outset of the war, he has symbolised the heroism, the resolve and the bravery of his people. The Prime Minister and I joined this House together in 2015. We've lived through important moments in our domestic and international politics. But none of those experiences compares to the pain and suffering of the people of Ukraine. Does the Prime Minister agree with me that right across this House, it is vital that we all continue to stand together in full support of Ukraine?
Oh, okay.
Prime Minister. Well, can I first join with the honourable member for paying our respects and thoughts to the people of Turkey and Syria, particularly those affected by the earthquake and the first responders who are doing such a valiant job. The House will be reassured to know that we are in touch with the Turkish and Syrian authorities and providing all assistance that they have required of us, including 77 search and rescue responders that arrived yesterday and have already begun work. And I spoke to the President yesterday to ensure that we are in close communication.
What president?
Can I thank the Honourable Gentleman
Turkish
for his
one.
comments on Ukraine. It's something that not only the whole country can be proud of, but the entire House can be proud that we came together to stand by Ukraine when the moment mattered, and that we will continue to stand with them united as one Parliament and one United Kingdom.
Just for the record, he is the right honourable. Keir Starmer.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank the Prime Minister for that answer, because every time Putin has been appeased, he's been back for more. And so does the Prime Minister agree with me that across this House we must speak with one voice and say this terrible conflict
Why does
must
the girl on the right look so, like, sad?
end with the defeat of Putin in Ukraine?
Mr. Speaker, our objective remains to ensure a Ukrainian victory in this conflict. Vladimir Putin's aggression cannot be seen in any way to have been successful, and that's why we have accelerated and increased our support militarily for Ukraine this year. It's a decision that I took as Prime Minister. Today we are going even further, not just having provided Challenger tanks and being one of the first countries to do so.
He's already said that in the last one.
Tanks from other nations as well, but also today to move to start training Ukrainian Marines in the advanced capabilities they will need to mount further offensive, but also to train their pilots on advanced combat aircraft. So the House can be reassured
Yeah, he said that as
continue
well.
to support Ukraine to ensure decisive military victory on the battlefield
When was
this
this?
year.
2 months ago.
Mr. Speaker, can I welcome the additional support the Prime Minister has outlined today? I've had the privilege, I'm sure he has, of seeing firsthand the brilliant work our military is doing in Salisbury to train Ukrainians in defending themselves. We all support this work and the UK's role in the international drive to ensure that Ukraine has the weapons and the technology required to defend herself. Does the Prime Minister agree that continuing this international effort is the only way to ensure Putin's defeat?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the House may not all be aware that actually we have continued to train Ukrainian soldiers because it's something that we have done for years before the conflict started and something that we should be very proud of. But obviously we've
He keeps looking to his left.
efforts. Last year we trained 10,000 Ukrainian soldiers through Operation Interflex.
Just how I like keep
This
looking at
year,
my
the
right every time I
Defence Secretary
talk.
announced that last year we'll be training 20,000 Ukrainian soldiers in addition to the Marines and Air Force pilots that I mentioned earlier. But the Right Honourable Gentleman is right to highlight this has been an international effort. One thing that is a mark of UK leadership in this particular area is that around a dozen other countries have all come here to the Ukraine.
Okay, I've heard enough. I swear we better not get into a war with fucking Russia. Okay, okay, let's see what the comments say on this one. Is this off the last one? No, it's off this one. Okay. Exactly. The focus more on Ukraine than the fucking England. Exactly. Yeah, most of these comments are just... Most of these comments are just about, like, these knobheads going on about how they care more about the Ukraine than England. I'm not saying I don't care about them, but, like, it's not, like, my job to give support to them. I do want to give support to them, but, like, it's not my job. Like, you see, like, them adverts on the TV, like, where you could donate £3 a month to, like, change someone's life. Like, you see them all the time. That's kind of like what they're doing, like what they're saying. If you donate £5 to the Ukraine every month, it could change people's lives. Like, some people show off money, and yeah. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Before I get more off topic, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. If I was to do more of these reactions, then I'll do some.